Quant Trade Edge, and I wanted to show you something interesting that happened on snow yesterday. So obviously snow was opening above its upper boundary, which is previous day close plus at the money straddle, and that along with the pre-market volume and the earnings beat, of course, the catalyst for this, gave us let us know that this is going to PFL. It's going to have a positive feedback loop and trend most of the day. But what was really interesting is there is some significant resistance on the daily time frame, and it's days like this, and let me put the volume up so you can see how lopsided it is. It's days like this when resistance will get broken, when there's a new fundamental catalyst and the highest volume that we can see on this chart for a long time. In fact, if we can go back further, this is the highest volume day ever since this stock went public. So if you look at this previous resistance zone, I would start it at the open here, which is 168.25, and you could go here, but I just like to be conservative. I go to the tail over here, 169.84. So 169.84 to 168.25. Now, intraday, on the 5-minute chart, let's blow this up so you can see conceptually what I'm trying to say. This area was resistance, and it got rejected, and then it came back up, and then it got rejected, but a higher low. Went back in, got rejected, another higher low. And if this was going to get rejected, it would have left a big tail and come down a lot harder. Instead, it made, this set of higher lows, and eventually it pierced through it. Here was your first solid close through it. I mean, I guess you could call this technically through it. And then we went higher, and then we came back down into it. And this was a trade I alerted in our room, in our Discord, and that is this failed resistance should now act as support. And we were down on a very low time frame watching this, and here we were using this 170 as our trigger, and here we did break out from it, came back into gut check, and our stop is below this resistance zone, and we got over 2R in a matter of 30-40 minutes. And it's just very simple going back and looking at that resistance, seeing how that resistance acted significantly today, and then broken resistance becomes new support. That's all it is. And then we stayed above that level. I would expect this support to hold today as well and push higher. As strong as that trend was yesterday, we should probably go test above the high a little bit, maybe 175, maybe 177. Let's see what happens. Right now it's 170.9 in pre-market. That's about right here. So anyway, just wanted to point that out. This is our Discord yesterday, and I drew that daily resistance line. And then, as we went back into that, we were watching it here, with buy stop 170.01. And this was the first good green volume bar on the 1 minute in that zone. And then here, this was after it took off and went and made new highs. And that was our target, was getting to new highs. So, and then here it was forming that. So anyway, this is the kind of stuff we do in our Discord. If you're interested, I'll put a link in the description.